Welcome to round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of May 11th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today's Thursday, which means it's time to give into our obsessing. And today we're talking about lockdown merch. The other day I noticed some very cute class of quarantine 2020 shirts being made by the shop Forward, which is a website run by Amy Brown from the Bobby Bones Show, and proceeds from all the apparel on it goes to various different charities. In this case, it's a COVID-19 related charity, and they have a whole category called COVID-19 awareness that include shirts that say social distancing expert, shirts that say I washed my hands. There's a Dr. Fauci fan club shirt.
Nice.
There's a out of office shirt, and just anything that you would want to wear in this particular time. We have the uniform for it, apparently. Personally, I think I'm going to get myself the social distancing expert shirt because I feel like I deserved that even before this, and now it's cool. So maybe I need me a t-shirt to proclaim it. And I think that this pink Class of Quarantine 2020 shirt looks like it has Catherine's daughter's name on it. But have you guys seen any good stuff? They need a coffee mug. I would get a coffee mug to replace my parenting roundabout. Is there like a quarantine coffee mug?
There was one that was birthday related. I spent my birthday in quarantine.
Oh, I saw that too. A few places have that quarantine birthday thing.
Yeah, that would have been me. I could have used that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I wish I had seen those on my kids' birthdays.
Yeah,
cool.
you guys know Jenny Lawson, the bloggess, who has several very, very funny books, and she's opening a bookstore actually in I think San Antonio, Texas. Anyway, and on the cover of her first book, there's this picture of this raccoon who's just like got this big giant grin, and it's just this really funny picture of a raccoon. So she has a Zazzle store or Cafe Press, one of those, and she makes random t-shirts and tote bags and stuff all the time, just like funny lines that come up on her blog, whatever. Anyway, she made a face mask with the raccoon's face on it, so that when you wear the mask, you look like the bottom half of your face is a raccoon. And that is hilarious.
That's wonderful.
And apparently she sold a ton of them. I personally don't think I could manage to wear it in public, but she sold so many that she was able to make a big donation to charity.
Oh, nice.
So, I love it.
That is great.
Awesome.
I also, by the way, my daughter got her cap and gown the other day, and we took a bunch of pictures. Some of them were like required for the virtual graduation, but I really wanted her to take one with a face mask on.
Oh, yes.
Like the cap, the gown, the face mask. Yes. And she was like, no way. She refused. She was having none of that idea. I'm like, it's a historical moment. I just want to record it for posterity. And she's like, I'm not going to forget this.
No.
Aww, that would have been great. Yeah, I have a friend who's graduating college, and she put up a picture of herself on Facebook holding up an award that she got. I guess they had a Zoom award ceremony, and then she got a PDF sent to her of the certificate that she had won this award, and she's holding it up with a mask on. So I thought, that says 2020 graduate there, that photo.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Here I am with the PDF I got after the Zoom ceremony with my mask on.
With my mask on. Perfect.
I'm just on Etsy now, and I see that if you search for quarantine, there are 134,099 results. So, folks are on it.
Wow. I'm waiting for somebody to do like designer gloves.
Yeah, you would think. Certainly masks are a popular item. Yeah. I'm surprised there hasn't been as much activity on gloves.
I think because gloves, it's just not quite equivalent because
I guess
like they really need to be disposable and like and from what I'm reading, you should just wash your hands a lot and not wear gloves.
That's true.
But I mean every retailer that makes clothing is making masks. I mean,
Just find that delightful.
The costume place that makes my daughter's, that has made all of her team dresses for skating for the past 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
They're making masks. Like, they
are they like, do they have gold crystals on them and stuff?
No, that's like probably extra. We could do that ourselves here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you know how to bedazzle things. Bedazzle things.
Well, Catherine. My daughter does.
You are the queen of bedazzling.
But she's the real expert. But yeah, they started, I think, doing it for medical professionals, but now they've moved on to the general public mask making, which a lot of places have, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
It's and only going to be more. It's going to be the hot accessory, even though they all look ridiculous.
Or what about the having some kind of like shield that you can carry with you?
Plastic shield.
That's actually awesome.
Like a portable plastic shield.
Why not just make it a bubble, Nicole? Just like, those clear umbrellas. Make it that, but just it goes like to your knees instead of just over your head.
Somebody's going to come up with that.
Sometimes if you're at the, like, it's got to be portable, and if you could just carry it with you, and then if you're greeting somebody, you just pop it up, and you can talk at a safe distance.
Right. You know what else you need is like a 6-foot pole.
Yeah.
That folds up, and then you hit a button, thwing, and it's 6 feet, and you can make sure that you're the proper distance from people.
Did you see the picture of little kids,
like a tent pole
kids in a classroom in China, and they all have hats that have like 3-foot arms sticking out of each side of their hat?
No way.
So funny.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness. Those are coming here. Somebody's going to make something that
If only we still had our Inspector Gadget costume that had the hat with the propellers on it. It was like that in this picture. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my.
Could you imagine?
That's wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah. Something or like something that will ding if somebody gets too close to you, that will make sure that you're 6 feet away. Or it will change color if you're getting too close. I guess they're working on
Or
those.
like special, lapel pins that say, I've already had it, the virus, and recovered. Like,
feel free to breathe on me. It's cool.
Right.
It's fine if I breathe on you and you breathe on me. We're good.
Or if you had some kind of like heat sensor that you could carry around if anybody near you has a fever.
Oh, there you go.
It would sense it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe like, since we're talking about apparel, shirts or hats or something that are temperature sensitive, so that if your temperature was over a certain level, it would turn a color and everybody would know.
Everyone would just start avoiding you like a plague.
Yeah. Like when you pee in the pool and it turns color or whatever. That was that myth that everybody told you when you were a child. But this is real.
But I know, there's like mood rings that supposedly change the heat. They should be,
temperature shirts.
So
wasn't that a thing like in the 80s? There were something like that.
There were so many bad ideas in fashion in the 70s and 80s. I'm sure somebody tried that.
So many ideas.
But it is, I really need to start looking for stuff to get, because we're going to have this time in history. We need some souvenirs from it.
We do. We should also have some Parenting Roundabout podcast souvenirs. Like, I survived quarantine with the Parenting
There you
Roundabout
go.
podcast.
All right. I put you in charge of doing that.
Creating the merch.
Go for it.
Yeah. I spent my time in quarantine.
You make it with Parenting Roundabout podcast. Absolutely. All right.
So, okay.
I'm delegating that task to you.
Awesome.
How do we do that? What do we do that on?
Stay tuned, listeners.
Let us know, listeners. What would you like? T-shirts, mugs, bookmarks,
pens,
temperature-sensitive strips to wear on your head that have our logo on them. So many possibilities.
Mm-hmm. So stay tuned, everyone.
You could have T-shirts that say, "Ask me about my favorite podcast," and we'll make sure that everybody stays 6 feet away. Don't want to go.
That's right. We're full of such good ideas. Well, And that is it for today's Round 4. Tune in tomorrow when we'll share our Roundabout Roundup of things we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.